need to eat something, but I'll stand.
Hello?
Yo.
Oh, I thought I DC'd there. That's fine.
Nah. Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sometimes, whilst you're saying something, you'll just cut out. And it makes me think, oh shit, am I lagging? Let's go, first game.
Now, find a new rival.
Find a new rival. If you're curious on my YouTube channel, it's Gibraltar Tank, by the way.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. No good up high. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The combo's there. Break forward to pressure the opponent. Does a good job of pushing back. Trying to read each other here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. The throw misses. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Nails the anti-air. Heading into the end.
Wait, does that kill me?
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Burns the drive gauge. Who's going to start things off? The jump-in is denied. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player 2 has a slight life lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this, experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Jumps up. Connects with 80, fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Drive impact misses. Wraps it up with a throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
How?
Breaks the block with a throw. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Betting it all on the drive rush. Player 1 is in a very all-in with a rush.
GG.
Super hard to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Hits him down with a super. Now that's how you take a round. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Fantastic reactions there. Checks him with the projectile. Throw whip. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. I'd like to see them use this drive disparity to shift the tide of the fight to their side. Player 2 chases him down. Knockdown. Hits him for the KO.
Whew.
Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can.
Do you like fighting games?
Burns the drive gauge. Gets the jump in. Opts to reposition. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Grabs him. Going in drive rush to keep it going. Looking for a chance. A drive impact hits him with a
Little dude just wants some pets.
Gets out of there with a back. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Forward rush. Low heavy. Jump. Drops them. Here comes the corner pressure. A rare chance here. They gotta do something. Player 2 passes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Outline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They hit each other. Starts off zoning with fireballs. No air to air to deny them a chance.
Nice play.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. This is looking bad. What are they going to do? The pressure is so intense here. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Oh, burnout triggers. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge.
What? Oh my! I knew you were gonna do that too. How did that happen?
They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets a risky buff in. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Drive rush to keep it going. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters planning something? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Hanging on for dear life. A quick breather. Jumps up. Throw is denied. What a read! Throws a fireball. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The last round. It's now or never. Jumps in. All in with a rush. Player 1 is barely heading on to their last bit of drive. Back into drop that off. That corner is starting to look scary.
Oh my days, you're so lucky, bro. Imagine playing Akuma and being on PC.
Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? Connects with the throw. Player 2 still has a chance, but it's going to be an uphill throw test. Player 2, we just
I'm gonna shoot my.
of the century. Player 1 made
No.
Now, find a new rival.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Easily escapes. Starts with a jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Stays cool in counters. What are they thinking here? Sticks the combo. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. They got the meter. There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Checks him with the projectile. The drive impact is denied. Oh, burnout trigger. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Nice block on the overhead. The jump in is denied. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. A drive impact could end it all here. Uses the gauge for a super art.
Oh, no way I got
No
destroyed.
question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. Opts for the throw. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The drive gauge is completely empty. meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge, but goes for the super art. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The grab misses. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Projectile to try and change the situation. Oh, burnout triggered. Throws him. What's next? Player 2 can't fires off the sheet. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. This fight is just underway. What drive rush to keep it going? All right, what's coming up next? Will we see a drive hit? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Side switch in the corner. A quick breather. Cool and all in with a rush. Jump. This can lead to some big damage. They've got the meter for a drop, knocks them out of the air. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Forward rush. Excellent block. Experiencing burnout. Taps him on the dome. Comes off the tank and scores the win. This is the final round. Expect to see fireworks.
Final round.
Overdrive Hadou.
Damn it, I thought you had to defend that.
Now or never. Dash. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Jump. What are they gonna prompt some harm? They push their way out of the corner, turning it right up with a super.
Ooh!
Didn't
Yes,
hesitate
nice.
going for the kill with that super. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. Player 2 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Big throw. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Still slugging it out here. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The jump in catches them. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Shoots off a fireball up close. The pressure is so intense.
Oh, that might kill me.
Trigger. Fires off the Shikru Hadouken. Going in. Player 1 drops him in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Overdrive Hadouken. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Burnout activates. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. What'll happen here? Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. Goes for the experiencing burnout. Drops them from the air. KO. Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Oh, it's the same Akuma.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Perfect air-to-air. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. All right. Lots of aggression from both sides. Down to the wire. Had on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Life lead opens up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Did well to get the buff in there. Jumps. Burnout activates. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. What'll happen here? Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. In there! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Extending that drive gauge. Jumps. Player 2 got smothered. But what now? Both play. This could lead to some big damage. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Looking for a chance. Ooh, you never know. Springs forward with the drive rush. They trade hits. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Aggressive slow reacting with a fireball. Barely blocked. All in with a rush. Connects with the throw. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Fires off a Hadouken. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Blocks the low kick. Player 1 is barely hanging on to their last bit of drive. Leg shake. Going in. Throws them. What turns out?
Oh, you lucky bitch. Does that kill me?
Is in a very good spot. Oh, burnout. Are you kidding me? Player 1 faced a giant and walked away unscathed. What a win. Time to drop.
Rosie's like, what's it to you?
Jumps up. Got a ton of damage off that opening. Can they do it again? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Has the radar up and running. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. He springs forward with the drive rush. Very slick with the combos. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Hit them with a stopping block. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? The low kick hits. Getting up close and personal. All in with a rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 reads the jump in perfectly. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Player 2, overhead. Player 2 can't let this wall flat into the guard flip. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws them. Checks them with a project drive rush to keep it going. Got their eye on the air. Whoa, hold on. The combo's there. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. But hold your breath. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Burnout is triggered. Look at the damage they could pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. They couldn't shake the projectile.
Oh, what?
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Adamant flame. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Knockdown, and their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Looking for a chance, drops them from the air. Overdrive Hadouken. Hadouken! A jump? That's fantastic crossing. Well, listen, when you're locked in, this is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
ミッションに取り掛かる。いい戦いになりそうだ。Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Parries the attack, and not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Backs them into the corner. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Big counter. All right, what's coming up next? Nails the anti-air. Checks them with the projectile. Recovers from burnout. Got their eye on the air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Springs forward with the drive rush. Will we see a drive hit? There's a wall splash. Gets Player 2
dropped, nerd.
takes the round like a thief
Guile
in the
player.
night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Sonic boom. Throws a fireball. Perfect input on the sonic boom. Drive rush to keep it going. Rolls out the Sobot. Player 2 can't let their brush that off and keeps going. Player 2 has an empty drive loop. Springs forward with the drive rush. Looking for a chance. Checks him with the boom. Max burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Checks with a medium. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? All in with a rush. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Stock drops them. The low kick hits. Shows the medium kick. Sonic boom. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 with Chrono from above. Ooh, you super hard to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Do it to him.
What a PhD in fighters can do for you.
See, Ryu.
What's wrong? Get out.
Dangerous range here. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Links it. Boom. Yo, raw super here. Sets up with the jump in. Ugh, take a seat. What a finish. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Very slick with the combo. Sonic boom. Hits them with a stopping block. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a driving attack. Very bad choice there. Player 2 chases them down. Shoots off a fireball up close. Checks him with the foot, experiencing burnout. Life lead opens up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Throws a fireball here. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Burnout activates. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
What time is it? It's 10:52. Are you still here? I thought you weren't. I'll stay for another half an hour, then I'm gonna take a shower and go to sleep. I've got work tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Give me that drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
いい戦いになりそうだ。Round 1
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? No go for the throw. Oh! Slows him down. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. The grab misses. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Both players on life support, but that drive difference could be huge. No life left. They gotta mind the drive difference too. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2 Fight!
Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Bops him with a target. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Just goes for it at this range. Overdrive a shoulder feed for more damage. Going in, they've got the meter for a drive impact. Side switch in the corner. Knockdown and... Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? What'll happen here? Sprint in. Target combo into... What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. He comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Combo with the target combo. Goes for the throw. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 1 will be in a... Will this super art connect? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? This is looking bad. What are they gonna do? If they can't escape, they've been pushed to KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Turns the drive gauge. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable.
I was being nice. You were AFK, you bitch. And then you immediately attacked me.
Stage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player experiencing burnout.
Like, you genuinely, like, not feel like shit when you do that. Well, clearly not. Hence the reason why they do it.
A trade, but they're not worried. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Protect your neck. Good job, escape. Burnout activates. Sticks out a kick. Hits up the closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with the fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? They're laying into each other. Still slugging it. There's an overdrive Shoryuuuuuukeeeen. Betting it all on the drive rush. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Sets up with the jump in. Going in. Arc set. Back to the corner. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Okay. The overhead denied. Noticeable solid anti-air. Player links it. That corner turn closes it out. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this.